I'm Natalia. It's day 170. Today we're going to be stitching using my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler. You will notice in the video that I do have a little bit of the Westerly staple tape on the back of my ruler. It's a great product. Honestly, I do recommend using a little bit of grip. You know, we have several different options over on our website, pieceandquilt.com, but it just helps your ruler to just kind of grab onto your quilt top. If you're struggling with, the ruler slipping or anything like that, definitely pick up some grip over on our website, pieceandquilt.com. But in the meantime, let's get stitching. I'll start out by using my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler and stitching in the ditch all the way around the outside of the design. Now you could stitch in the ditch first or last. Personally, I don't think there's a right or a wrong, but I do love the look of stitch in the ditch. I'll begin stitching on the left-hand side of the block near the bottom marked line. So before I started this design, this is a build upon yesterday's block design. So I started out by marking a 9 patch through the center of my block. Then starting on the left-hand side, you'll see how I stitched from the first marked line, a diagonal line up to the second one. From there, a straight line to the top, then a diagonal line, and continue that process all the way around the block. Once I've completed that first portion of the design, then I'm going to grab my blue Mark Begone marker and mark center points on each of those angular lines. Now, again, starting on the left-hand side of the block, I'll stitch along my original stitch line down to the marked line and then stitch an angular line that goes up to the left side of the block. From there, I'll stitch a straight line right down across that marked line to the next bottom of the next triangle, where I'll travel up my previous stitch line to the marked line and then stitch an angular line up to the top of the block. I'll repeat this same process on the right-hand side of the block and also on the bottom portion of the block, completing the basic elements of the twin star design. So this is a great design to stitch out like in an open space, somewhere that you want a shadow block. You could leave it like that or dress it up a little bit by adding some fills. Now you could also quilt the actual twin star if it was a pieced block like this. So I'm going to start out and add some fun matchstick quilting into each of the smaller secondary triangles that I've created with my machine quilting. To stitch those matchstick lines, you'll see that I'm using the side of my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler more as a guide to just help keep my lines straight. The spacing between those fun straight back and forth matchstick lines is about 1/8 of an inch, so they're pretty small. You could quilt those closer together, or you could get a similar look by quilting a different background filler. I just like to show you fillers and things here that I'm using machine quilting rulers to stitch out. You'll notice on the top and the bottom that I do stitch those matchstick lines vertical, whereas on the 2 blocks on the sides, I stitched with the horizontal matchstick lines. Once you've stitched all those lines, then you can complete your design or add another fun detail into that center block. Friends, I hope you enjoyed today's block and found a little bit of inspiration with my machine quilting. Now just remember, you can pick up the panel, the rulers, the thread, all of the notions that I'm using in this video today over on my website, pieceandquilt.com. And don't forget to share your progress pictures over on Instagram using the hashtag Let's Stitch with Natalia. That's where we will be selecting winners for weekly prizes. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.